Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Growing Up Blue, where I post weekly vlogs about my Australian cattle dog puppy Rocket and take you along on our training journey and puppy adventures. Rocket is now 4 months old. So like I said, Rocket is now 4 months old, and it's hard to believe that he is getting so big. He's starting to turn from looking like a little baby puppy thing walking around to an actual dog. He has legs that now fit his body, and his face is growing. Now he isn't full grown yet, but he is weighing 25 pounds. We just went to the vet last week and they did warn us that he may be a big one because at 25 pounds he is showing no signs of slowing down on the growing or the eating for that matter. Today I just wanted to do a little milestone video showing you where we're at with Rocket at 4 months old. I'll be showing you some of his favorite toys, where we're at training wise, what food he's eating now, and more. But before we get started, I did want to suggest, if you haven't already watched it, I posted a milestone video last month of Rocket at 3 months old, so you guys can check that out right here. There should be a little link that pops up. You guys seem to like that a lot, so I decided to do another milestone video at 4 months old. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to continue these. So to get started, Rocket was born June 3rd, and like I said, he weighs 25 pounds and loves to eat. He generally will run around like a crazy dog, getting all the exercise in the world, and then in result, he'll just want to eat everything. We're still feeding him the Purina Pro Plan Focus Puppy Chow, which is what I talked about in my last milestone video at 3 months old. We had recently switched from 4Health to Pro Plan Focus, and he really seems to love that, and that's still going great for us. He's eating real great. We often use the snuffle mat to feed him, and we've brought out the puzzle bowl again. When he was a puppy, his snout and tongue didn't exactly fit in it, but now that he's bigger and has a more mature face, he tackles that puzzle bowl with no problem. Rocket's actually started losing his teeth too. The other day I was playing with him and he was being a little demon puppy and play nipping at my finger, and so my finger was in his mouth and I went to pull it out, and it pulled out a lot smoother than normal, and I was like, oh, that feels weird. And so I looked and he was missing both top and bottom sets of front teeth, and he looked so ridiculous, but I loved it. Now you can actually start to see adult teeth popping through the top and the bottom where those spaces were. I didn't realize how soon after losing his baby teeth that the adult teeth would actually pop through the gaps. It only took like a few days to a week to actually see them poking out, and now they're pretty much like fully in there as far as the front one. But I've yet to find any of his teeth around. I kind of really want to. I'm guessing though that he swallows them or he either loses them outside when we're playing tug of war. Lately we have been working pretty hard on recall training and on playing fetch. For recall training, we'll use the command come, and what we'll do is we'll have 2 people, we'll sit on opposite sides of the yard with a high value training reward, and we'll just say come, and then Rocket will run to one person and then he'll run to the other person. So this is great, except for after about the first time he knows the game that we're playing, and he'll just automatically run back and forth looking for a high value treat. So we don't reward him unless we've actually said come, and we also try to trick him up by stopping him in his tracks or walking around the yard and like kind of hiding and switching positions from him. We'll also even throw in a few other commands like sit or stay or high five or shake, lie down, whatever, just so that it breaks up his attention and he's not doing a routine, but he's actually listening for that come command. So a development from Rocket being 3 months old to 4 months old is that he finally discovered what a tennis ball is used for, and he loves it. Now we're still working on him learning to drop the tennis ball for us when he brings it back, but that's a huge improvement from last month when he didn't even understand that he was supposed to bring the ball back to us. Now, of course, we'll still have our days where he just wants to watch us throw the ball, not return it, so we have to walk and go pick it up and bring it back and do it again. I think he's just lazy some days, I don't know. But most of the time, he'll bring back the tennis ball to us, and he'll ask to play more. He'll even throw the ball at our feet with his mouth in his own drop, please play with me motion. And I know I've said this before in other videos, but he absolutely loves his stuffed horse toy. It's his comfort toy, it's his version of a security blanket, And every night when it is time for him to go to sleep, we'll pull that out and he'll be like, okay, time to calm down. And he'll just put the horse in his mouth and he'll just leave it there. And he'll do a little bit of kneading with his paws and then just fall asleep with his horsey in his mouth. It's really adorable actually, and it brings him a lot of comfort. And at 4 months old, we are working on walking. Rocket's harness has suddenly become somewhat of a production for some reason. Every time we get out his harness and leash, he'll put his ears back and kind of just walk around the kitchen, the area that he's in, and be like, do I really have to go on a walk? But once we slip it on him, it's no big deal. It takes 2 seconds to put it on him, buckle him in, and then he's ready to go for a walk, and he seems to enjoy it. I don't know what he's gotten in his head about the actual act of putting it on, but once it's on, he loves going for walks. When we're walking, we're not as afraid of cars as we used to be, but we definitely like to stop, sit, and stare at everything that makes a noise. If someone is walking outside of their house to their car and Rocket just wants to sit and stare and watch their whole life unfold in front of him, so sometimes I still scoop him up and just be like, he's a puppy, and I keep walking. And really the only reason that he's staring is because he doesn't know exactly what that weird sound is of a car starting. So by me still exposing him but just moving the show along, he still gets the socialization that's so necessary. Rocket has grown so much in such a short time, and we can't wait to see all that he knows and understands at 5 months old. That's all for today. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, turn on the notification bell to never miss an update growing up blue. And leave me a comment down below. I go through and read all of them and respond to you guys, and I really love hearing from you guys. So let me know, does your dog wear a harness? And if so, how do they like it? Also, if you haven't already watched it, I just posted a video of how we travel with Rocket. And if you plan on going on any car trips with your dog, I highly suggest you checking it out. I'll post a link to it right here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!